2, 1.
5 podcast episodes. 4 dudes talking, 3 Call of Duty matches, 2 listeners, and a raging homosexual.
Welcome to P3E Podcast.
We did it!
Yes, take one take, people. They're not going to believe us. They're going to be like, those assholes did 85 takes.
That was lovely.
572.
And kind of strange. Why did we do a Christmas song in November?
Well,
Tis the season, man.
Tis the season.
Tis the November season.
we're starting early.
Exactly.
So like the shopping malls and everybody else. I guess.
Exactly.
So we're on par, I guess.
I haven't seen a lot, to be fair. I haven't seen any TV.
I know, right? I know.
So I'm not sure if there's Christmas commercials on right away. What the fuck is this mic doing?
Well, that's definitely a plus of not watching TV. Although I kind of miss TV.
I miss TV a lot.
I don't miss TV
miss
at all.
TV.
I don't
Are you
miss
serious?
TV.
I
Well,
don't miss TV at
Scott
all.
and I are like TV junkies.
Yeah, dude, we
so
love TV.
We,
I eat that up.
we're missing our fix.
I'm an anime junkie. I just watch everything on the computer.
So
It works for you.
my name's
You
Angelo,
I watch
and
some shows.
we're gonna start. We're doing this podcast.
I'm
And
Scott.
I'm Chris.
Garrett.
We promise that's going to get better week to week.
Eventually, it'll be
We
smooth.
were good on the last one. That one was just like fragmented.
We're going downhill, man.
staggered.
That last one was our peak.
So
There goes our second to last listener.
So anyway, as we do every time on P3 Podcast, we're starting with a story. And today's story is about a 9-year-old girl who plays on, is it her school's football team or is it just
School or club or something
on
like that.
her club? So she plays on a football teim. And
We'll be playing some like of the video
yeah,
during this time.
Right, and how old is this boy?
and it's a girl. She's 9 years old.
yeah.
And obviously
Insert
some people
sexism jokes.
Obviously, some people are, a little up in arms about it. And
I didn't
other
realize that
people-
Cook was a position on the football field. Boom!
Oh, dude.
That was a low blow.
My sister and mom are
Well-
going to, destroy me
Well,
after
you
that.
see, she can only play home games because they have to go to her kitchen.
That was actually really good.
Now I feel sad about my joke.
So, but in all seriousness, I think this is actually a very good movement because I enjoy when people try to break social norms. Personally, I enjoy when people do that. So
I enjoy that. That's why I jerk off in every public place, because I'm breaking the social norms.
That's not
That's not a good
necessarily breaking.
What do you-
actually,
what do you
funny
mean?
story
What do you
about
mean?
that. There was a philosopher back in the day who would masturbate in public as a kind of like a public message of saying freedom is in the hands of the people.
Something else was in
That's
the
some
hands
freedom.
That day. Something else was in the hands.
He was supposed to say you should enjoy every day, and that was
Freedom
kind of
is a
what he
metaphor.
did. Yes. So
You should enjoy every minute of the day.
I wouldn't be surprised if there were more people than just you masturbating in public.
Well,
what if what if you see another
You'd
public
be surprised.
masturbator?
Hey,
Like,
hey,
you're
how
like,
you doing?
oh, I'm so embarrassed.
How you doing?
We should coordinate.
what are you fantasizing about? Me too!
It's like I do love furries.
What? All right.
Well, I do love furries.
I think a line was just crossed.
Possibly.
Maybe. Hey, Sherry.
Well, before we get into the article, can we talk a little bit about the election, possibly?
No.
Because
No, because we have more
Wait,
pressing matters.
wait. There is one thing we have to say. Garrett didn't vote.
Oh my God.
Garrett did not vote.
Garrett
Shame
didn't
on
vote.
you, Garrett.
But
Shame
no, we have no
on
time
you.
to talk about this. No time. We have
All
to talk
right.
about 9-year-old girls playing
Okay.
football.
Well, we'll talk about it later.
She's actually really good. That's the thing. It's not that there's no problem with her ability. She's actually probably one of the best players on the team.
She's a fucking speed demon.
Yeah, if you look at the video on Yahoo, it's like these boys are running after her, and no one
and
can
she's
stop
not
her.
afraid of tackles
She's a
either.
tank.
She's
She's a
got
tank.
53 tackles.
She
and,
weighs less than 60 pounds, too.
and I'm pretty sure she was quoted in the interview saying that she doesn't, she said, most people flinch before they tackle. She said, I just go for the hit. So
just go
she,
for the hit, man.
She's scary.
She has no fear either, which is
Butch.
great.
I feel like she goes home and her dad or maybe her mom just puts her straight into the gym and just makes her do push-ups and
Throws her right
all
in throws
day.
her right in the meat locker.
Yeah, exactly. You hit that dead cow or no dinner.
like you gotta tenderize it.
That's how
before
I
we-
feel about like all young athletes, though. Like any young athlete that's like amazing, I feel like their parents are huge douchebags that just make them do all this work for no reason because they're living through them.
Interesting.
Probably
That's
isn't true.
Well, I
Are you
don't know.
sure?
I feel like that it might be less likely with her only because it is something different. Like you usually don't see females playing football, so it almost had to be something that she really
It's
wanted to do.
self-motivated more than anything else.
Maybe we don't
Maybe,
know. We
maybe.
don't know.
Let's go to the future, though. How will this pan out in her high school years or college years?
I
Or
don't know if she'll be able to
Potentially
play.
even NFL.
I don't know if she'll be able to play college ball. That's the thing, because a lot of people are speculating about that,
Yeah.
and we don't even know if she wants to. Maybe she's just doing this for fun.
I mean, we're talking about like professional. I don't think she's going to be like big enough because I mean,
Look, if you're thinking proportionally, like if she's beating all these boys now, and if she just progressively, let's just say hypothetically, she's progressively getting better at the sport, and she sticks with it, and she's just as good as any other guy trying out for high school football, college football, professional football, then it just comes down straight to the fact that she's a female. How would that pan out?
Well, that's the problem. Puberty is going to be her enemy because then all
Right.
the guys are going to get really big, and she's going to, she might get a little bit of muscle, but
Yeah.
definitely nowhere near what the other guys are going to get.
because right now she's at that stage where like girls are like bigger than boys. You guys remember that?
Oh yeah, that was weird.
That was crazy.
I thought you were going to take a very perverted turn with that.
What really? Where was I going?
I don't know, but I
Okay.
thought it was going to turn into something perverted.
Well,
So again, puberty might be her enemy.
yeah. Well, she's going to be the best lingerie football player on the face of the planet. That's all I know.
Oh, have you seen those games? Lingerie football
They
league?
actually get intense.
I've never watched
the
one, no.
lingerie football league.
They do
gets
get
pretty
intense. Also extremely
And,
objectifying.
well, yeah, but a lot of the
extremely
a lot of the girls that play say they consider it like they're actually playing the sport. It's not just for show. Like they actually feel like they're really playing.
yeah, but at the same time, they're being clad in these panties.
Oh yeah, I'm not saying it's not objectifying, but I'm saying from their perspective, they still say that it's like they feel like they're really playing.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I applaud this little girl. I think she's just amazing, and like
That is
going out
awesome.
there with like all these boys and just slow clap.
I went way too fast with that one.
Garrett, you fail at slow claps.
Another failed joke by Garrett Bachmiller.
Brock, you can't even get my
Brock.
last name right.
Brock.
Screw you.
All right then.
Well,
So yeah, how do you guys feel about the election? How did it turn out?
No.
Very well.
well, I mean, we would talk about the election, but I think we have another article, something like
Oh,
that,
yes,
something
that's
about Disney.
Right, that's right. Well, as you probably know, if you weren't living under a rock, Disney bought out Lucasfilm from George Lucas for about, I think it was about $4.08 billion.
And yet we're still having a
Pennies.
deficit problem.
Well, most
Pennies.
of that was donated to education. I will say that. But still, what I think Disney was going for. First of all, they're going to make another Star Wars movie, so that's going to get them a lot of money. But also, another big deal is that they get Industrial Light and Magic from the deal, which will save them. Going by this article on dailynews.com, it actually came from the Associated Press, so it's pretty credible. It should save them about $20 million a year on special effects budgets. So that's going to be really good for Disney. And maybe with Industrial Light and Magic on their team, they might actually have some better special effects. I mean, they do great work already, but I mean, we'll see what happens now because of that.
I am so excited about this. Disney, after like their moves with like Marvel and the Avengers, setting all that up, they can do no wrong in my mind, and that is like the best thing for the Star Wars franchise right now is being bought by Disney. I think it's going to be amazing. Disney like knows how to market characters
Yeah.
and franchises,
A lot of people are
and I
thinking
think
that-
that's going to be amazing.
A lot of people are thinking that like it's going to take out the violence, like because it's Disney. It's like
What do you? Avengers was violent.
yeah, Avengers was
But
violent.
let us remember that Disney didn't actually do anything to the Avengers. They let Marvel do whatever they wanted
it's true.
and just slap their name on
And that's
it.
what I hope what they do with Star Wars. Like they let people that actually like know about the films and the characters take over creative control.
I think it might be good. I like kind of what when I was on the Filmmakers Anonymous show, we were talking about the same issue.
You're cheating on us? Your podcast cheating on us?
I am podcast cheating. Don't boo them. They're a great show.
You
and
can't,
they might
you can't see it,
us.
but I'm carving a red S into Angela's forehead right now.
They're going to be They might promote us on their show.
Oh, never mind. Filmmakers Anonymous.
We
Check it out.
love Filmmakers Anonymous.
Can't get enough of it. Matt, you're doing a great job.
Link in the description. Annotations galore. I'm going to spam annotations right around here.
They actually do a really good job. And I will say one of the members, Sander, he actually did a lovely Star Wars crawl for the beginning of their podcast.
Oh, cool.
It looked really cool. But anyway, when we were talking about it, the only hesitation that we had is that Disney is not as friendly with intellectual property. So some of the fan base might be hurt by the fact that Disney is not as open with letting people use intellectual property without getting the rights, which Lucas is a little more friendly with that kind of stuff.
Are you talking about like fan fiction and stuff?
Not even fan fiction, just the books. There are whole companies that use Star Wars film stuff. And they never got the rights. They never got, and their whole company's built on that. There's actually a group who dress up as Star Wars characters, and they go around to children's hospitals and like entertain kids, and they also raise money for the kids in the hospitals as well. And they technically don't have the rights to use those costumes. So
the rights to use fan-made costumes.
Well, because it's technically the likeness of George Lucas. He could sue, but he doesn't because he's very friendly to the community. But now that Disney has these copyrights, they won't shut down people raising money for a child. But I'm saying the other programs, it's possible that they might because they've done that before. Like did you guys hear about? I actually didn't hear about this, but until I heard it from the filmmakers. But they said there was a case where in a nursery school, like a daycare center, somebody painted Star Wars characters on there. No, not Star. I apologize, not Star Wars characters. Disney characters,
Mickey
like
Mouse,
Mickey Mouse, Donald Duck, and all that. And then someone saw it like on the internet or something, like a Disney executive, and they sued the people and made them take it down.
That's pretty intense.
Hanna-Barbera came in and gave them their characters to use for free. So,
hey Jimmy, how you doing today? I'm all right. As long as that Mickey Mouse painting outside is staring at me, I think I'll live another day. I know I have kid cancer and all, but just that Mickey Mouse picture just makes my whole day.
Well, I hate to tell you, Jimmy.
What?
I hate to tell you.
What's going on?
The Disney people told us we had to take it down.
Vice President Joe Biden, why are you telling me this?
Because I'm the only one who could tell. I'm the only one that had the heart to tell you, Jimmy.
Oh my God! They're taking it down. Beep. That was an impromptu sketch.
So yeah, there's.
Speaking of Joe Biden, the election, Obama did win.
But I mean, hey, you should have. You stay true to the bit, Scott. You should have kept going.
I'm sorry. I did.
All right. I guess we'll move on.
Look, all jokes,
Two
all
failed
jokes,
bits in a row.
All
ladies and
jokes
gentlemen.
aside, I don't care what LucasArts. I don't care about what happens with Disney and LucasArts, but they better come out with Star Wars Battlefront 3 sometime soon.
Well, they
Just
are coming
saying.
out. I think you might enjoy Star Wars 1313. That looks really
Yeah,
good.
that looks
It's
really
definitely
good.
a gritty take on the Star Wars universe. And
They
Disney
already said that Disney wasn't
Disney's
going-
not going to do anything with it,
Which is good.
which will be perfect.
But Battlefront 3 should be a priority.
So,
Not the next Star Wars film. No. Battlefront 3.
I'm gonna tell them to put Battlefront 3 on the back burner
Fuck you.
and focus
Fuck you.
on other things.
No.
Like painting Star Wars characters in children's hospitals.
yeah, that's really heart wrenching. I don't know if they do that a lot, but it's really.
It's
that
like a
doesn't
specific
seem-
job. It's like Dream Crusher. It's like his position title. He just walks in the
one guy-
hospitals.
the dream
No.
crushing department.
Yeah.
But
He's
yeah,
just
I'm
got, like,
sorry
a
I'm not as
giant
knowledgeable.
stamp.
on
Dream.
He's just like crush.
Just a giant red stamp. He stamps the kid's forehead.
It's just a picture of like a cloud being smashed by like a book, and it just says reality on the book.
Yes.
So actually, let's try out a new thing on
Here we go.
on P3.
Here we go.
Let's do a lightning question round just to learn quick things about the members of P3, because I feel like the audience doesn't really know us very well.
What the fuck is Angelo doing?
So
Why is he
let's,
stealing all these ideas?
Let's go really quick right now.
Where is he coming up with the questions?
I'm just fucking coming up with them
Lightning
right off
round,
my head.
lightning round.
Okay, lightning round.
All
Here
right,
it
who's
goes.
going to go first?
Let's start with Garrett. Okay, everybody has 20 seconds to ask Garrett anything they want.
Garrett, what's your
right
favorite
now.
shampoo?
Dove for men, I think? Or Suave? I don't know.
Favorite color?
Blue?
First time you masturbated, how old were you?
Oh, God. I think 13 and a half.
All right, late bloomer. What was the sport you played as a child? What sports?
Soccer and baseball.
If you could live in any fantasy world, what world would you live in?
Fallout 3.
Interesting.
Well, really? Who would you be
Yes.
in Fallout 3?
I would be the fucking badass main character that goes around and fucks shit up.
Sweet. Would you be evil or good?
I'd so be good, I think.
Really?
That was a horrible
He says
laugh.
that before he puts before he put a rocket launcher in his hands.
If you were president, what would be the first thing you'd do?
Fuck bitches, get money.
All right, I wasn't keeping track of time. That sounds like 20 seconds.
It sounds like 20
All
seconds.
right.
It was enough questions.
All
was
right,
a
who
tough
wants to go
question.
next?
That was a
Scott.
tough question.
Let's start with Scott. Okay, everybody, 20 seconds on the clock to ask Scott anything they want. Okay, Scott, favorite color? Just start
Red.
easy. Okay, if you had to eat oatmeal for the rest of your life, what would you put in it to make it bearable?
Cinnamon. And by that I mean semen. I mispronounced it.
I thought you were going to say Steven. I seriously thought
What old-time game show would you want to be on?
Ooh, match game. You're welcome,
Yes.
Amy. You're welcome, Amy.
I love that show.
Howard Cosell.
What is your favorite book?
My favorite book would be I don't know. Favorite, that's
I
hard.
don't know.
That's
I've
hard.
never heard of that one.
A really good one is The Stranger You Seek and The Stranger in the Room, which that's the series I'm reading right now. They're very good.
What was your favorite childhood cartoon?
My favorite childhood cartoon would be probably like Pokemon or Yu-Gi-Oh. That's what I watch the most.
Interesting. All right, and that's 20 seconds. All right, Chris, are you ready? All right, guys, let's ask Chris some questions.
Oh God,
Favorite color?
blue.
Favorite anime series?
Damn it, that was gonna be mine.
Yo, in your face!
Medica box.
Favorite meme?
And it can't be the one on your T-shirt.
It's totally the one on my T-shirt.
The troll meme? Okay,
troll
I can
face.
go for that. Troll face is pretty good.
What is your favorite cookie?
Chocolate chip.
Ooh, classic.
Favorite porn star?
I don't have one.
Good man.
Okay, if you could, if you were, what's your least favorite anime?
There are too many bad ones to list.
Okay, well, what's one that just comes to mind offhand?
I cannot think of any.
Really? Just okay. Well, do you
I
like
tend to repress those memories.
just repress them out of my? Okay, and I think that's
All right, now
20
we got to
seconds.
do Angelo.
All right.
Here we go,
I like
Angelo.
how I got all the nerdy questions.
What's your favorite color?
Green.
Okay. What's your okay? If you didn't want to be a director of film, what would you want to be?
That's a hard one. I always hate either a photographer or probably something involving biology. Maybe an evolutionary biologist.
Favorite cereal?
Reese's Puffs.
Okay.
Although I've been eating them a lot now, so that might be changing.
Would you rather every time you sneezed you heard the song Christmas Shoes, or every time you went to bed your bed would collapse?
I love Christmas shoes, so yes, every time I sneeze, I hear Christmas shoes.
That's pretty good. I couldn't think of a question.
I can think of
That's a horribly sad song. Okay, that's long enough, I guess.
What is your favorite type of cake?
Cake, red velvet. Red velvet is the king of cakes.
Remember,
We're
kids,
asking
the cake is a
obvious
lie.
questions.
Yes, the
Wow.
cake.
Obvious questions?
That's like asking Angelo what his
Okay.
favorite movie is.
Okay. What? I don't know.
All
Go
right,
ahead.
that's-
Think of one. Think of one.
I can't.
If
think
you
of
weren't
anything.
doing a podcast right now, what would you be doing?
If I wasn't doing it, I'd be masturbating.
I know
right
what
now.
it is.
I would be looking at porn and masturbating.
Really? I was going to say writing a paper.
I already finished my paper.
Hey.
Wasn't the
He would
podcast what
he would
motivated
be
you?
procrastinating writing his paper.
If you were
Yeah,
to
the
be,
podcast
if you were an
motivated me.
animal, what animal would you be?
If I was an animal, can it be an anthro animal? like part
What
human,
is?
part
Wait,
animal.
what is an?
I don't know what that is.
Anther
I know what
means
that is.
it's an animal with human features.
No.
Oh, you mean like a centaur or something like that?
No, like never mind.
Okay,
Anyway,
go
a normal animal then.
It's like a girl with
probably-
cat ears.
Yeah,
That's
like
Anther.
something like that. But probably more. I guess I'd say a wolf or an eagle.
Really?
An eagle because you can fly, which is kind of a stereotypical. A lot of people pick eagles, and a wolf just because I think they're beautiful creatures.
Okay.
Or a platypus,
that
just
was
because
like
they're fucking weird.
2 minutes.
That was a lot of questions for Angela. That was fun.
I enjoyed that. I thought it was something different to break up the monogamy of just that's the word. That's not the right word. The monotony. I can't say it. How do you say that word?
Monotony.
Monotony.
Menemone. Let's play Would You Rather.
Oh yes. Okay, Garrett.
What?
Would you rather shoot Sarah Palin in the face and face charges for it, or
I don't want to go to jail.
or be able to punch anybody of your choice, but you have to live with soul-crushing guilt, and they can punch you back at any time of their choice?
Ooh.
Ooh,
that's a toughie.
I don't like to go to
a
jail,
toughie.
so I'll go with the second one.
Oh, interesting.
Here's the catch.
Because I would just
And-
punch dead people.
What?
Yeah.
Wait, you
People
dig
that
up,
I, people that
dig
I
up
hate, I would dig them up. I would punch their
Their
then they
corpses.
couldn't.
Well,
then they couldn't
come,
punch you back.
They would come to life as zombies to meet the
You'd
requirements.
start the zombie apocalypse.
I would chop off their head,
All right,
man.
Scott, you're in the zombie apocalypse.
Okay.
Your sister
Okay.
is infected
Right.
by a Walking Dead style virus.
Okay.
What do you do?
Where has she been bitten?
She's been bitten on her
Nose.
nose. Okay, there you go.
Shit, that's gonna be hard to save. First thing I try to do, cut off her nose. See if that stops it. See if that stops it.
She looked like a skeleton.
Just chop the nose
Just
off.
a skull.
I had to do it. Yeah, I love it. And if that doesn't work, I'm sorry. I mean, I guess I don't know if I'd be able to do that. I'd probably get killed.
How would you even go about chopping off a nose?
I'd probably be bit. I mean, you just.
You
Do you want me to
hold
show
down-
you right now?
Hold down the
You want me-
nose.
you want me to show you?
You hold down the nose. No,
Straight-
not like that. You gotta go horizontal. You gotta go horizontal.
We're not good
it's
at
such
improv.
a close shave. I'd be afraid to cut into the head.
Well, what I do, I start close, sawing motions. Sawing motions.
Yeah, you're not gonna just.
I'm not gonna I'm not gonna go
It's just
up
it's just
like
this
I'm a
large,
freaking executioner like the
It's just this
1800s.
large axe, and you're like, hold still. I'm just gonna nick your nose. Oh shit! I missed you by
I'd probably die because if I tried to cut off the nose, she'd just bite my hand if that didn't
Well,
work.
no, she's not infected yet. Like
she's just been bitten.
She's just been bitten. Yeah.
I mean, she's infected, but she's not like
So
Right,
you got
right.
time.
zombie.
So it has to go through the whole thing. Like
I'd
she'll
call
get
for
sick.
I'd
and-
probably just leave her wherever she was and just run away because I probably couldn't be able to kill her. I wouldn't be able to kill her.
But dude, that wasn't a would you rather though.
I know. It
We're
was
just
kind
doing
of
fun stuff because we have
Um,
nothing
Did
else
we
to
not
talk
about zombies anymore?
Oh,
Oh
sorry.
yeah, we forgot. Chris is afraid of zombies.
So
Even though they will never fucking exist.
I know they won't exist, but I have an irrational fear. Damn it!
Oh, that's right.
Chris,
my irrational
would you-
fear is spiders.
Really? My irrational fear is just being abandoned
The
by
only
family and
thing we
friends.
have to fear is fear itself.
Well, I'm sorry. What was that an impression
That
of?
was it's one of the Roosevelts, I'm pretty sure.
Ask not what your country can
That's
do for
Ken.
you. Ask what you can do for your country.
I like to watch Dora the Explorer. That's a Brian
do
Regan joke.
Nixon. Do Nixon.
I don't even. I'm saying if the president does it, it's not illegal. That's my best Nixon. I don't even know if that's good.
That's okay. Bane. Do Bane.
You think the darkness will save you, but you merely adopted the dark. I was born in it, molded by it.
Oh, that was beautiful. I think everybody listening right now just had a nerdgasm.
I was wondering what would break first, your spirit or your body.
And then he cracks him over his back, and then every fan just fucking comes on the screen.
Just like, oh, my pants can't hold all this jizz.
What the fuck are we talking about? Chris, would you rather... Chris, would you rather be in a zombie apocalypse where none of the zombies interacted with you? You couldn't be bitten or anything like that. Or would you rather live in a world without anime?
Shit, that's what I was thinking too. Holy dude, we are like
Is
thinking
anime
this-
still being produced in this zombie apocalypse world.
Yes.
Anime's being produced,
Like,
but
new
here's the thing:
stuff is coming.
it's shitty anime
Well, how do you determine that?
because zombies are making it.
Oh, so it's the same thing over
It's just
and
like
over
the
again.
zombies are just like pressing the papers together.
I take the world with no anime because shitty anime and zombies is worse than no anime at all.
The,
What if it was really good anime?
the world of no anime? Oh, okay. Now it's really good anime.
If it was
That makes
really
it
good
hard.
Are
anime,
they
but it was-
infecting my family and friends?
Yes.
Yes,
Possibly.
possibly.
No anime.
Oh, okay.
All right.
Man, Chris took the higher road.
He took the higher road.
So why don't we talk about this election since we have nothing else to talk about?
Well, hold on. You haven't gotten to Would You Rather.
Oh, all right then.
Okay. Angelo, would you rather?
It has to be
Would you rather? Okay.
be straight.
Wait, it has to be what?
Would you rather be straight?
The fuck?
Like,
That was-
you know,
I get
Like,
Yeah,
I get that. I
but,
get that.
But why does that have to be one of the choices?
why not?
Okay, fine. Go finish your.
Then you
your-
finish it.
I was gonna say, if would you rather you were forced to travel back in time and kill Quentin Tarantino before he made Pulp Fiction,
Or
or eat your own face? I don't know.
Eat your own. How do
Eat
you
my
do
own
that?
face?
No.
How
Would
do you eat your own
Come up with the
face?
second one. I can't come up with the second one.
I did. Would you rather be
Oh.
straight, knowing? Would you rather like you knew you were gay, but you could
Oh.
not? You could not be gay.
Okay.
so like I just
You're
I'm-
gay, but you repress it,
You're
Right.
constantly repressing your
So
homosexuality.
I'm just
or
in the
you go
closet.
back in time and kill Quentin Tarantino before he makes Pulp Fiction.
Or I go back and oh man, that is kind of hard. I don't know. It's a hard choice. I guess I'd be straight then
Really?
What?
You'd rather live in a world with Pulp Fiction than be able to express your own
because
desires?
Pulp Fiction is one of the greatest works of cinematic arts ever. Just
Period.
period.
Well,
I beg to differ.
Obviously, you haven't seen Halle Berry's Catwoman.
Oh,
Because-
I no, definitely. I'm not gonna say it's the greatest, like on top of a pedestal. But you got to admit, it kind of defined the '90s.
yeah, but I wouldn't
basically.
pick that over. I wouldn't pick that over my sexuality.
Well, I'm not saying. Well, now I'm just talking about it as a movie. I'm not talking about it.
I know, but I'm
as a-
saying I would have gone with.
Well,
Yeah, we're talking about would
I
you
mean-
rather.
Well, yeah, okay. Well, if you're talking about would you rather, I'm just saying that because I just, I can't.
you love
I
the
can't
movie
get it.
more than being gay.
Well, I don't think it's like that. Like, I don't really have a like. Do you love being straight? Do you like enjoy your
God, I love
heterosexuality?
my
Like, yeah,
heterosexuality.
do you-
If I had to pick between killing off whoever was in charge of making my favorite movie and being
well, okay,
gay,
okay. Well, if you had to kill off whoever was in charge of. Like you had to kill all of the Bethesda studio before they made Fallout.
Before they
even like
Fallout.
came up with the idea of Fallout.
You
Before
had to
Fallout was even a
murder
twinkle in their eye.
all of them.
I would do it because I couldn't live my whole life pretending to be something
that you're
or
not.
being forced to be.
Well, I guess
something.
I can
I
understand.
would find another game to play.
I can understand what you're saying,
Like
but
what?
I mean, just I was more answering it because that's the style of a would you rather. You always take the one that people have a hard time believing
Yeah,
that you take. So that I think it's also would you rather's lead you to take the crazier of the two options.
Yeah. Goddamn, do I love Fallout though?
Fallout is a good game.
Oh
I
my
really love
God,
it.
I've never
my
played
favorite game ever.
You never played Fallout?
Nope.
I love Fallout 3. I can't wait for Fallout 4.
They're
Yeah,
gonna
they're
They're
making
making. It's
well,
announced.
it's speculated because the Fallout 3 Fallout team was in Boston.
Oh,
So
yeah, that's
they're
right.
scouting out
That
Boston,
would be cool if it was
MIT.
in Boston.
I've put so many hours into Fallout 3 and Fallout New Vegas.
Excuse me.
Probably not as many as you, Garrett.
Oh,
but
not nearly as many.
But yeah, Fallout 3 is a pretty good game.
It just makes
What's
me
your
wanna-
favorite quest in Fallout 3?
My favorite quest? Oh man, I love Broken Steel. Like the final mission where you're out in the airport, or not the airport. You're out in the what is that?
Ranton
the
coming.
air base,
Airfield or whatever,
Yeah.
airbase, yeah.
and you're just taking on the fucking enclave by yourself. I also love
What did I tell you?
What?
I said rant incoming.
Oh, ranting.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
Well, he wasn't really ranting. He was just explaining the missions that he likes.
But I fucking love Mothership Zeta. Have you played that DLC?
I played a little bit of it.
I
No.
like
It's so
Old
awesome.
World Blues. Old World Blues.
Oh, yeah,
feel
it's
I've not
sad.
played. I've not played any of the New Vegas.
Yeah.
DLC.
Oh, really?
Oh,
like
yeah,
the
that's right.
funnier-
I'm talking about New Vegas.
Yeah, that's
stuff.
New
So how
Vegas.
about Persona?
None of us is
I don't know.
No.
I like the funnier Fallout quest though.
So how about Wreck-It Ralph? Actually,
Oh no!
That is
Someone
actually
didn't
a
see
great
Wreck-It
movie.
Ralph.
I just did it like a pretend
no,
crying
we're saving
face.
that for the other podcast.
oh yeah, that's right.
I'm sorry, what's
We're
happening?
making an
No,
extra
we're
podcast.
going to make a P3 extra so we
with
can talk
us
about Wreck-It Ralph.
3 and Ben, and not you.
because Ben saw Wreck-It Ralph.
Wow. Okay.
We're going to talk about Wreck-It Ralph for
The
45
the
minutes.
Second,
So
45
hyping that up.
minutes. The
Hyping that
second
up.
extra, I'm not in. People, send your complaints to
Well,
Garrett.
if you
at gmail.com.
watch Wreck-It Ralph before then, by all means, go ahead.
Yeah, because Ben would be fine with not.
We were
participating.
thinking of tagging out Ben
But-
halfway through.
But we actually a lot of people that Dalton enjoyed Ben on there, and actually someone else who listened to it that wasn't part of our regular.
Oh, I mean,
fan base
I
said
enjoyed
they
Ben
liked
on there.
I
it
thought
was
I
I'd
thought
love to-
Ben did really
I
well.
want to be on one with Ben.
Okay, well,
fine. God.
so
Go see Wreck-It Ralph.
Go
then.
see Wreck-It Ralph.
yeah, you gotta go see Wreck-It Ralph.
That's the requirement. That's all we're asking. We're not asking you to like chop off your arm. Just go see Wreck-It Ralph.
But
I'd
if
chop
you
up my arm
could,
right
if
now.
you could chop off your arm, would you do it?
Would I rather chop off my arm or see Wreck-It Ralph?
That is a clear choice.
It's a clear choice. I'll chop off my arm.
Oh, okay.
I'm kidding. Wreck-It Ralph looks really good. I
It
want to see
actually
it.
Better be
was-
kidding.
was
I would
amazing.
chop
It was
off your
really
arm
good.
then.
So how about that election?
Do we want
guys?
to talk about the election
Let's
just real
just
quick?
I just want to get it over with because you guys are just gonna
You
fucking
didn't
hate
even
on me.
vote, man. I cannot believe you.
Oh my God.
Every man. What about like these women, these old women that don't have driver's license that vote every year, and these voter ID laws making them not vote? Then you're sitting here, got a valid driver's license, no vote. No.
Well, he didn't register, so he
Oh, you
couldn't
didn't even
have voted.
register.
He couldn't
I
have
didn't even
voted.
register.
He
What the
couldn't have voted.
you know
even
how
if he
long it
wanted
took me to register? 10 seconds.
You
It
know
took
how-
me a little longer because I had a little bit of a problem, but literally it took me 5 minutes to
How
get
many
it corrected.
fucks I give?
Okay,
This is how many-
Garrett's holding up a 0
See-
for the audience that can't see us in the room. Which is
Actually, it's
everyone.
funny because UMBC, which the only reason anybody looks at the articles on my UMBC is because you're procrastinating on a paper. But they actually had an interesting
Wait, they have
cartoon.
articles on
They
UMBC?
do. It's actually
What?
really. They have a lot of stuff on there. I haven't noticed it until I'm, wasting time not doing my essay.
I only go to UMBC for the articles.
So basically,
That's a Playboy joke.
one of the things was a cartoon, and it was about people who say, oh, my vote doesn't count, I'm not going to vote. And it was one person that said, oh, my vote doesn't count. And then another person comes, and then another person comes. And then it zooms out, and they're on a scale. And there's one side that says non-voters and one side that says voters. And it's tipped towards the non-voters. And they're all saying, oh, my vote doesn't count. And then the voters are saying, sadly, they do. And so it's just saying, like, by you saying, oh, my vote doesn't matter or I don't
that's-
care, then it does.
Well, those
it
are two
does
completely
count.
different things.
It does matter.
I'm not saying my vote doesn't matter. I'm saying I don't care who's the president.
Why? This is your
I don't know.
country.
Yeah, let's talk about. Yeah, you're gonna have to live with whoever.
First of all, you should have just voted just because of the acts, like gay marriage,
Well,
the legalization
that
of
is
gay
Yeah,
marriage.
probably
that-
true.
that-
That is probably
yeah.
true. I probably should have voted.
Which, by
on
the
the
way,
acts.
if you don't know, question 6 got passed,
Question
and
Woo!
more importantly, question 4 got passed. Which I was surprised at the outrage because if you
Interesting.
read the question, it's not that extreme.
Nah.
It's
let's,
giving
let's explain what question
It's
4
giving
is.
in-state tuition to
Right.
a community college to an undocumented immigrant, but they're undocumented immigrants that are actively working towards
Yeah, they have to fit
citizenship.
some sort of
They're in the
criteria.
And
process
they
of
have
getting
to
there.
have gone to a Maryland high school, so
Right.
they have to have lived in
And
Maryland.
it's only for
basically.
community college, right?
and it's only community college. Not saying that community college is lesser
Yeah.
than regular college,
but it's an
they-
education still.
It's a different educational system. It's not like they're giving you
It's
4-year
still a college
university.
education.
Yeah, and it'll get them started, and And these are people that just may have happened. Their parents might be immigrants, and they just happen to
Right.
never get citizenship.
Exactly.
So it's
Yeah, they were
not that
forced
they're.
to take the long trek.
It's
across the
not
border.
these evil people that Fox News describes as like coming over here to take our jobs.
Yeah, whatever
They're
that is.
just and they're anchor babies, maybe I guess you could say.
The anchor babies, yeah.
But it doesn't matter. That's not the point. They're people, and shouldn't all people at least have a right to an education?
Yeah. And it's not like they're not paying for it. They're
Yeah,
paying
they're
for
paying
the
income
education.
taxes.
It's-
They have to pay
income tax.
Yeah, they have to have paid income taxes and be paying them. But I think it's a lot of like bigotry and just ignorance about the issue. Really,
Right.
is that because a lot of people that are against it are saying, "Oh, we're giving illegals education," and they even go far as sometimes say that we're giving our tax money to them, and it's like we're not. It's not explicitly subsidizing their education. It's giving them an opportunity to pay the same price that people who also live in the state
Right.
pay.
Well, people just see undocumented in the bill, and then they're like,
And then they go
and then they
crazy.
stop reading. It's like, oh, well, no.
Nah.
Nah.
I love how that transferred away from me not voting.
Well, you didn't vote, and shame on you.
But yeah, actually, I've noticed that there's pretty much this generation has pretty much decided it wants to be a voting generation, like kind of like our parents'
Except
generation. Well, no, I mean like our parents' generation wasn't as, I guess, interested in that, if you will. But
Well,
this,
no, I read an article saying that our demographic, 18 to 22-year-olds, there's only like a small fraction of people that vote.
really,
Is
Well,
that
that's
true?
because Halo
Yeah.
4 came out on
That's
election
because
day.
Halo 4 came out on the same day. People were lining up to
oh
go
my gosh, that
get
is
Halo 4.
ridiculous.
but I'm just saying.
Have you seen those graphics?
I'm saying,
Oh,
I
my
guess
Lord.
maybe it's because we live on a college campus, but a lot of the people around here, if they hear you're not voting, they're usually outraged
Yeah,
about
like,
it.
like college
Well,
campuses, that's like
that
a big
happens
thing.
all the time. Though. That happens with every 4 years. Like it always just comes up in conversation every 4 years. It's always just a craze for like a week, and then after
What,
that,
the
it's just
the
done.
election?
No, not the election, but like the whole like you got to go vote. You got to go vote. People like trying to push you to go vote.
Yeah, it's weird how people only try to push people to go vote when there's an election happening. Is that,
Well,
is
I
that
guess,
what you're saying?
I guess
Gabe?
he's saying state elections, people aren't as, gung ho about it because there are state elections every 2 years.
Is that what you're saying?
I was just referring to elections in general.
So, but that's the only time you can vote.
That's the-
Sometimes it
Garrett-
sometimes it sends a greater message if you don't vote.
How? What is
what
your
message did you send by not
yeah, what
voting?
I'm saying
message
I
did you
didn't like any of the presidential candidates.
send? Well, did
Why
you
didn't
look
you
at
write
the,
it?
I voted for
Why
Gary
didn't you write
Johnson.
in someone's name?
I
You
voted
could've
for
written in.
Gary Johnson, and he's
No,
a
you can't
libertarian.
write into presidential elections.
You can't? Oh, interesting.
I'm pretty sure you can.
No, you can write in for, I believe, senator, but
Let me see.
senator.
Is that, I don't know.
I'm gonna look
I
it
have no idea.
because
But
you
you
need a
guys keep
certain amount
talking.
of because you need a certain amount of signatures on a petition in order to.
Oh, that's right.
Oh yeah.
But
for
but
presidency.
you can become a write-in candidate. Like your name might not be on the
Yeah, you
ballot.
can become a
but
write-in
you
candidate,
have to
right?
you have to have been pre-assigned, and that'll be on your sample ballot.
Yeah,
Which
because
is-
I remember flipping it over and seeing a whole bunch of write-in
Yeah.
candidates for president.
But I guess the point is there aren't just Democrats and Republicans that you can vote for. There are
There's also
libertarians,
Santa
the
Claus.
Green Party, Roseanne Barr.
Roseanne
you know,
Barr.
You could, and
I was
again,
this close to Roseanne Barr, and if you can't see my hands, they're several feet apart. I'm kidding.
no, but actually Gary Johnson did well. He actually
got a
got a
percent.
percentage. He got 1% of the vote.
He got
Well
a
done.
fucking
He got
percent.
about 1 million votes, which is
That's-
pretty good
that's
for
really
an
good.
independent candidate. So,
Well done, Gary Johnson. Give yourself a pat on the back.
I think he did well, and if you looked at his stance, he actually had really good. But anyway, I don't want to get on a rant. The point is, it's not the fact that your candidate's going to win; it's the fact that you voiced your opinion on the issue. See, because
I did voice my opinion.
no, but by the fact that you
How?
didn't vote, you have no reason to complain
I
about
wasn't-
whatever's going to happen.
When is the last time I complained about a political issue?
That's
Oh,
true, but I'm
jeez.
just saying you're giving up that like right. And it's not only a right, it's a responsibility to vote because if no one votes, how do we pick the president?
Next, okay, guys, 2 years from now or 4 years from now, no one vote.
Just no one.
No
votes.
one
Let's just start a
Let's
movement
just-
of
let's just
nobody
see what
voting.
happens.
Actually,
Let's
let's
just see what
start. Let
happens.
us start a movement, but let's start a movement to vote for independent candidates.
I'm not following you.
Because what we need to do is we need to get out of this funk of just going between Republican, Democrat. If you look at it, it's just a flip back and forth. It's almost like clockwork.
Well, I mean, one's not working, so people are like, well, we'll try the other one.
Yeah, exactly.
This is our
And that's
try
what
the
they do.
other
They
one.
go back and forth. So why not try something completely? Now, I'm not going to say the first independent candidate that is elected, if one gets elected, is going to be the savior. But it might, it might change.
It'll be a breath of fresh air.
Yeah, it'll change the political sphere a little bit, and it'll kind of take away the power of these two parties. Is what it's coming from.
Possibly. I feel like if a third party candidate got elected, it wouldn't make a 3-party system. It would just one of the other parties would be just absorbed into that third party.
Yeah, I have a feeling that would be part of the thing, but I guess we're saying
You
that
were right, George Washington. We
It-
don't
it
need
is.
these political parties.
I don't know. I don't know what to say.
Damn you, Washington!
I don't like when people say, oh, you're throwing away your vote. That's the only thing. It's it's still. I mean, we know they're not going to win, but it's still a viable.
principle.
Yeah, it's a viable vote to make. At least we vote.
In your face, Garrett. In your face.
But on a lighter note, we are going to be starting sketches soon, which I hope you.
Sketches, guys.
It's going to be good. We're
Get
filming
ready.
our first one this weekend. Should be up
Up.
maybe next week. And if you guys like it, tell us you like it. If you don't, whatever. And we're going to try to make that a mainstay. So if you guys have ideas for sketches,
Yeah.
you can send in ideas. And if you have, comments, anything, just leave them in the comment section, and we'll be sure to reply to you.
Oh, and tell us if you liked the Call of Duty video. That's also up on our channel.
Definitely watch the Call of Duty video. Garrett and Scott were hilarious.
Yes.
in that. I just watched it today, actually.
Yeah,
At least
so-
you think so.
I thought it was funny.
I thought it was funny. Yeah,
That's good.
I think it was really good.
Rembowski might find it a little hysterical.
That was the best
That's
part.
the goal to
Don't
get
don't
Freeman.
give it away. Don't give it
Okay.
away. This was really good.
Yeah, comment that if you like it. Maybe we'll do some more. It didn't take Garrett. How long did you take to edit that? 3 minutes?
It took
5
like
minutes?
5. It took
And we
like
might-
2 weeks.
And we might do different games as well. So.
I know me and Garrett are
Different games.
playing through. Are
Yes,
going to do a
as soon as we
campaign
get Halo-
playthrough of Halo 4.
As soon as we get Halo 4, we're going to do some of that.
I might actually do a BioShock run through, and I'll just be making jokes because I've played through so many times. I know everything that's going to happen, so I'll just be.
Doesn't BioShock have multiplayer?
BioShock 2 does,
BioShock
but
2
it's
has
really
multiplayer.
bad. The servers are kind of. It's
It's just because nobody plays.
well, no, everybody plays, but it just if you played it, you'd
It
understand.
just, it just doesn't
it's
work.
not the best. I don't really like it. Some people do, but it was it felt tacked on basically. That's
Okay.
what I'm saying.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
BioShock 2 I do like as a game, but I don't like it as a BioShock game. Like if it wasn't called BioShock, I'd like it. Anyway,
BioShock Infinite,
that is going to be
Assassin's
very
Creed
interesting
3.
I can't wait to play Assassin's Creed 3.
that's going to be
I'm so fucking excited.
Get on him to buy it.
well. I
Psych me
might
up.
buy it.
Why would I tell him to buy it?
I might buy it on Friday, but then I need to get a TV too.
Yeah, you
Oh, okay. Let's
can't play
buy a
Assassin's Creed 3
TV first.
without a TV.
Also, just quickly, I want to give a shout out to someone that listens to our podcast regularly, and that's Amanda Tracy. Just giving her a shout out because we've never given her a shout out on this podcast
given
before.
her- I can't
Which is
believe it.
odd because I didn't believe that either, but apparently we've never done it.
Never done.
Shout out!
Shouted it out.
Garrett is giving me the worst face right now. What's your
So
problem?
anyway, I hope you like this episode. I know it was a little different from our other episodes, but then again, don't we just talk shit all the time? So tell us if you like this freestyle, or maybe we should go back to the other one. Maybe we should do a Whose Line Is It Anyway?
No,
Style.
that's
See,
you.
I
love-
want to do that. I want to do that.
love Whose Line Is It Anyway, and I've
we
been
don't have
rewatching
video
it.
cameras.
We don't
it
have a
won't
video
work.
camera.
Yeah, but we
All
could
right,
play.
maybe
We
for
could
one of
play
the
improv
skits.
games through
For one of the
audio.
skits, we could do it. But there are audio-only voice games we could play. Like, we could do the alphabet one where each sentence has to start with
That'd
the
be
next
fun.
letter of the alphabet, and then you can start. Like, you can do that kind of stuff. That stuff's cool. Do we want to do? Let's try one real quick. Okay, guys, give us a
like
give
an
us a
hour-long
letter.
podcast.
Give us a letter of the alphabet.
Z.
Okay, give us a situation.
You are a.
So far, this
You
is going
are
great.
a magic carpet
Wait, I'm sorry. Who's a magic carpet?
You are.
I'm Magic
Angelo.
Carpet.
And you are Aladdin.
I am Aladdin.
Okay.
Who's talking about?
Zebra fur is what I am made out of.
Zebras don't live in India.
Aladdin is my name. It's nice to meet you, Magic Carpet.
Be gone, you fool. You're a douchebag.
Come on, what's your problem?
Dicks, it's my problem.
Damn it. You just stepped on my fine zebra fur.
Eat my dick, Magic Carpet.
Fuck you, Aladdin.
God damn it, Magic Carpet. You're supposed to obey my every command.
How dare you, sir? I don't live just to serve you. You are a peasant.
I am no peasant, Carpet.
Chris,
I walk all over you.
Chris.
Just because you're
Chris, this is terrible.
some weird
This improv
guy
has
with
got
a
awful.
lamp doesn't mean I have to understand you, person.
Kill me now. The Magic Carpet thinks he's in charge.
The story has no substance, no character development whatsoever. It really doesn't.
Live and let die, Aladdin. Live and let die.
My ass live and let die, Magic Carpet.
Oh, you would say that.
This guy needs to stop cursing in every single one of his sentences.
I forgot what letter we were on because of
We were on P.
P.
You forgot N.
Oh. No, I did.
Ben
Element.
Who did N?
that.
Oh, I forgot N. Damn it. Okay, so that was our. Okay, so
Well,
that was our. We'll do more stuff like that.
If you
later.
guys would shut the fuck up.
What?
And-
Dude, we were quiet the whole time.
And that's our 5th episode of P3E Podcast. What's our catchphrase for today, Garrett?
P3E Podcast, now with 50% less sugar.
All
I don't
right,
know.
you heard it here first.
It's
folks.
always food references.
All right, and we're out.